What's up? Sitting on top of 13B.
Good morning, welcome to... Gotcha. Anyway, I hope you sang that at home. We gotta get moving on the K-Truck. You guys have commented a lot. We saw a lot of cool creative names, but the one that got the most attention was Brappy. So I think we're gonna go with that. If you guys don't remember or don't even know, we're building this as a pit truck for the Word House Drift team of James Dean. Whoops, a little deep. Peter Vincic. And they are actually gonna use this in Formula Drift this season. So we gotta get this going because we have very little time before the season starts here in Long Beach. We're gonna get right into it. Last time you saw us make this mount and get that started and then also do kind of a subframe. But we're gonna get straight into it to actually mount this in the car. Has to be in there today so we can measure up everything else, get working on exhaust and stuff like that. So number one, we're gonna weld the subframe that we made last time. So we have that guy sitting in there. Number two, we're gonna design and cut the brackets for the suspension and also for the motor mounts itself to mount to the subframe. And then after that, we're gonna install the engine, sit in there, take a look around, see what else we can get started. I'd like to go further than that. It's also not rollable right now. We sent the suspension out to BC to get rebuilt. It's kind of a pain to move around. We have other stuff we have to do in here. Gonna make this rollable by the end of the day so we can kind of get it on and off the lift. And then we'll see how far we can get on the engine. Let's get started. All right, so you can see we cut these relief cuts so we could bend it because this stuff's really thick. It's 3/8. So what we're gonna do is clean up a little bit so the welds penetrate, but I'm gonna grab a couple different sticks of steel, weld them from here to here, just tack them in so nothing moves when I weld it because this is gonna take a lot of heat and that'll tend to bend and flex and we want the holes to line up. So we'll tack this up first and then throw a few tack welds in here and then pull it off and weld it really good. Good and strong. That's way stronger than we need it to be. Next, we're gonna have to make some mounts off of here. Once we bolt this in, I'll mock up the engine where it needs to be, and then we'll make two stands off of here out of this plate. Once the engine's sitting in place, then we'll make the brackets for the control arms. All right, so what we gotta do is attach the motor mount plate to the subframe itself. And my original plan was to go straight up off of this, so this could slide up and down, this would slide side to side. But we actually have quite a bit of room here. So if I can make this plate also slide forward another bit, then we have more room to put the trans in, so. And I would have liked to have cut this on the plasma table so it would be nice and smooth like this. Instead, I'm gonna have to freehand cut that, and hopefully I can do a good job. Cardboard is my preferred method. The holes are an inch this way, yeah. So 1 inch, and then this one's a ½ inch over, and an inch over from that one. K-Truck update. So this is kind of our design here. It looks like a light switch cap, but what this is going to do is sit right here and be able to slide back and forth, but it's going to be attached to this. All right, so you can see that will allow the motor to slide up and down, and then this right here will make it slide back and forth, and that's an inch in either direction. Really no need to go further than that. If there is, then I'll slot this. This, I actually just thought about it since we slotted these. All I gotta do is drill holes here. very precise. And this has to be a really strong weld because this is gonna hold the entire engine. So you can see I tacked everything together, but I put a little bit bigger tack on this side because there's a little bit of a gap here at the bottom. If I weld that side first, it's gonna pull it and it'll pull it out of square. So I am gonna weld this side first because there's a tack on that side. If it bends out, then I'll weld it immediately back and it'll pull it back straight. Just kind of how this one's. This one's perfectly straight. That's welded on both sides. Looks fairly nice. Those welds aren't gonna break. So pretty happy with that. I'm gonna clean it up, make it look good. All right, so a little update. We're just making some of the brackets for the control arms. It's very basic. Kyle is gonna round all this stuff off. Everything's measured up. We need 4 brackets to bolt the control arms to the subframe, and that's pretty much our last piece. So the subframe will be complete. We got the subframe back out. I've made some marks for this to get drilled in. So basically I moved it about a ½ inch forward. So this will sit out here, and at maximum it'll give us an entire inch over what we had. But when it's sitting in place, I just wanted to sit a little bit further forward than what it is. So we gotta drill these holes out and then we're pretty much done. Well, Kyle just cut these. This is gonna be for our control arms, like that. So we'll get those squared away after we get the motor sitting in place. I wanna see it sitting in place. The drill speed was wrong before. Basically, ideally, you want, when you're moving at the right speed, you want a big long coil like that. If it's just chipping off, then it's most likely going too fast. So you can slow it down for steel anyway. Steel, you kind of want to go a little bit slower than you would in aluminum. Aluminum, sometimes faster is better. Like drilling out rivets and stuff, you want a really high speed thing. Steel, go a little bit slower, take your time, and just do a consistent speed. You know, with your hands too, so you can see that. That's like a very ideal travel speed if you see something like that. I pre-drilled it with a smaller bit just to get through some of that material. It just kind of takes the load off of it. If you want to keep your tools a little bit longer, get some longevity out of it, step it up a little bit. Motor is mounted. Dude, I'm pumped. There's a little room to wiggle with.
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
Way to go.
What's that?
Sitting on top of 13B.
It's so sick.
I wouldn't even want to put a seat here. Just watch everything go down. But it seems like the most dangerous option ever. We're gonna need some heat shielding or their butts are gonna be on fire for sure. This is awesome. I'm really stoked now. It's pretty cool that that fits in there. I'm very excited now. This project just hit another level of fun. Oh man, this is gonna be hot. That's some good work today, Kyle.
It's good work, dude.
We're pretty excited where we got today. Kyle and I killed it. We loved it. I'm so excited. Check this out. It just got your 13B sitting right in there. It's amazing. Pop this little seat out here. Show you that you're sitting directly on top of it. Look at that. It's a close, tight fit, but there's some room to move forward, backwards, up and down. You can see how our brackets worked out today. I'm really pumped on that. And yeah, we got some more to pick up and do, but we got a little bit of stuff to figure out, some parts to order, so we'll get back to you next time. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys are liking the show so far. We got a lot to do, but let me tell you about some important things. Eating, making sure you have some food, stay hydrated. Also, subscribe, comment. Those are all important things. You have to do all of those things. So you saw, we read the comments. Brap Pit was the name that we chose because it got so many likes. There's more buzz about that, but you can keep commenting. You might overrule that name. If we overrule Brap Pit, we still just want to laugh at the comments. So comment below, subscribe, keep watching Hoonigan Project Cars, watch the bonus channel, watch our main channel. Please. Goodbye.